What if you could post a single QR code on Facebook and make $2,500 overnight? Now, to be fair, that's probably not going to be the normal expectation, but that is what just happened to me over the last 24 hours. So I want to talk you through this strategy because I really came across it yesterday and I'm still in the process of thinking how exactly I'm going to use it, all the different ways my team and I are going to implement this. I'll probably do multiple videos about things that we're doing on this strategy, but I'm really excited about its potential. Again, implementing it and getting $2,500 over the first 24 hours is really, really exciting. So what I really want to do in this video is just kind of open your mind to the possibility of what this can do for you. Just one or two ways that we're using it so far, and I have like 5 or 6 more that I would like for my team and I to test, and I'll probably do more videos on that in the future as we start doing that. So let me kind of just walk you through what exactly the strategy is, how you can learn it, and I'm going to show you exactly where I learned it from, so you can go get all the information that I learned, but I'm going to show you the basics of the strategy now. And again, there are dozens and dozens of places to do this. I just tested it for the first time on Facebook, so I'm going to show you some of the results of that test. I'm very, very excited about this strategy. So first off, let me kind of show you the post that did it. It's unbelievably simple, right? So if you're not familiar with the strategy, let me back up just a little bit. So one of the guys I learned this strategy from, I know like 6 or 7 who are doing it pretty well, but one of them is a guy by the name of Jonathan Montoya. I've known him for 5 or 6 years at this point. And he was one of the first guys I heard talking about this strategy, where basically he is just making these text posts. So what you can do is you can go in, I'll come back up here real quick, and you can come in. No, that's not what I want. Right here. And then click a black background and then just start typing out your text, right? So he was doing that, always adding this little arrow, which is basically pointing them down to the comments, and then would add some stuff to the comments. So Facebook is just pushing this content a lot right now. And there's some other strategies that we might get into throughout the course of this video, but this is one of the ones that's really working. So you can see he does post number 1, post number 2. So he's basically just posting this and then coming in the comments and writing these. So there's a lot of advantages of these kind of posts. One, people are reading through the threads, which if Facebook sees they're on your thread longer, they're more likely to show it to more people because it's showing engagement. It's also, every one of these has a call to action inside of it. So people might reply to this one with the call to action. They might reply on the post with that call to action. And every one of these is going to have that call to action. It's going to have that call to action. The last one is probably going to have a link. There might be multiple links within it, right? So this one, he's pointing them to a YouTube video. This one, he's pointing them maybe to the same YouTube video. This one, he's pointing to something completely different. So there's just a lot going on in this post, right? And it just incentivizes a lot of engagement. And then this right here is the moneymaker. I guarantee you what he did was he not only made the post himself, he then shared it into groups, and he probably is talking to other people who are doing the same strategy and encouraging shares between them, right? So he'll share someone's content, they'll share his content. Facebook sees that it's being pumped out by a lot of people, so they pump it farther and farther out. So that's the core strategy. I tested it a little bit. The truth is, we just don't have time for a lot more stuff. We're running three YouTube channels right now. One of them posts like 10 times a day. This channel posts, the goal is daily. And then my main, I'm trying to get more posts per day there. There's only so much time in the day, and I'm a firm believer on focusing on just a few things. But I do like learning new strategies. So we tested this very, very little, a couple days. And then I just said, like, I want to prioritize the main thing we're doing. But I came across this new strategy, which I think has even more potential than this because it's very similar, but it adds one little piece of intrigue. So let me show you a few different variations of it. So let me just start by what you can do is, because Facebook is just is pushing so much stuff right now. I created this little image right here and just threw this small QR code on it, right? And then I'm going to go share it into affiliate marketing groups. I'm going to share it into, you can come right here. You can see 2 of the shares I did right here. So one's pending. I posted into an affiliate marketing group. I posted it into an AI group. But something like this is just the kind of thing that people are going to like. They're going to comment on. This is funny. Maybe even use some kind of caption like that asks a question and forces engagement that way. You can do this with trends. So something goes into the news and you're talking a lot about it, maybe having to do with AI. And then this QR code right here, it's just interesting, right? It's like, why is there a QR code on this image? What does it lead to? Now I want to go look at it. And now it's leading to an AI business challenge. That's $17 that has a few upsells in it. Really good challenge, really good product. And it's a very low barrier to entry because it's such a cheap product. So someone might go complete this purchase and then I get a commission when they do. Now which one was it that worked? So you see, I had tested this before. Honestly, we've gotten pretty good results with this. This was a lead gen offer, and I think we had like 50 people sign up using this strategy. And we did a few different kinds of videos, so you can see some of the variations. You're welcome to come onto my Facebook page and see some. Also, make sure to do this. You want to be having the professional dashboard so you can see all of your analytics. But the one that worked last night was this one right here, right? So everyone's panicking about AI taking your jobs, but I'm using AI to create 3 new income streams. So again, I want to have that error. I want to push them to the comments because we want to do all the things that the previous style is doing. But I'm also throwing this QR code because all it is like, why is there a QR code here? And it's going to make people interested, curious, and then go to that page. This is on topic, on brand. It's aligned with what we're talking about because this AI Freedom Business Challenge is about different ways you can make money with using AI. So, right, it's in line with what the comment is. Then we go down to the comments. Obviously, I went and shared this in a bunch of places too. But you can see I have them numbered in order. Facebook's not great about that. Sometimes it'll jack up the order, which is okay because that can get more engagement sometimes because someone's like, why didn't you put these in order or whatever? So you can see when someone typed in or when someone put the word freedom in, I sent them the link. So they can get the link through the QR code. They can get the link here by saying freedom. And then there should be one more. Maybe it's because most relevant selected. But then there's a separate one that actually has the link as well. So all of that's happening. And because Facebook is pushing content so much, I want to point this out. Like, if you don't believe how much Facebook is pushing out this kind of content, I think yesterday all I did was 2 posts. I did this one. Again, crazy simple. This whole thing was written for me by AI, and I'll show you how you can get access to that in a minute. You can just use my custom GPT that I use for it. So I posted this, and I posted this, and this was today. This was 51 minutes ago. I tried something else. Again, you can see shares already happening on this. This is the same QR code to that same AI challenge. People are really interested in AI, so they're more likely to read it. They're interested in a $17 challenge that's going to teach them how to do this at a higher level. So again, 2 posts yesterday. This took me, this was just an image that I took and added a QR code in Canva. That took 2 minutes. This one, again, less than 3-4 minutes. Again, just Canva, added the image. And then AI wrote all of the comments for me. So 2 posts, 10 minutes max. Did not spend any time on this. And it got 1,600 views. 16 interactions. The impressions were even more. So here I'll show you by content. So what I would do is go in and then I would push it to some groups that you just go look up an affiliate marketing group, join all the public ones, do it with AI, whatever your niche is, right? Join the ones and find the ones that are allowing people to publish a lot of content in it. So you can see this one right here did the majority of it. That is 1,300 views with 600 impressions just on that one post. And it got more because I shared it into some of these. But again, that's 5 to 10 minutes. And here's the real key, right? Like, again, I don't know if we'll go this deep on it because we have a lot going on and I don't want to distract myself from the main thing. But you can post 20, 30, 40 of these a day and it's not a problem, right? Like, you can just keep posting, keep adding and sharing them to groups, try new strategies. You can do memes, you can do viral images, you can I mean, I might make a separate video on this because we haven't tested it yet, but I think it'd be really strategic to go on Twitter, find things that are trending, create memes that apply to the original comment, put the QR code in the meme. Again, make sure the offer is aligned with what you're talking about. Here's a good example. Trump's peace deal. Now, this isn't a great one because physical products won't do as well in commissions, but the peace deal just happened. I think like yesterday was like the big thing in Israel, lots of foreign leaders, all of that. So there's a lot of stuff going on Twitter about it. You could go in, find an image that's already viral about the peace deal or about Trump or about the peaceful president or whatever. And then on that image, add the QR code, link it to merchandise, link it to Amazon, that has shirts about it, whatever, right? Like that's the super, super low hanging fruit, but it's also like a lot of virality there because people start liking it and engaging with it and all that, right? You can also start finding, comments where people, and I'll probably do a whole separate video on this because I think the idea is really interesting. We just haven't tested this one yet. I've tested it in the past with other strategies, just not this one. You could also find a comment thread where people are disagreeing really heavily and you post a meme with the QR code. It pisses people off. And so they start engaging on a lot. It gets kicked up to the top. It's very easy to do that actually. So, and again, these things take no time to make. You grab Canva. All you do is take the same QR code and stick it on there every time. So that's kind of the big idea. We're going to implement this a little bit. And again, I'm going to try to make sure I'm doing this after all our videos and everything every day so I don't get distracted from our main stuff. But man, this is just really good low-hanging fruit. This is the kind of thing that it is basically impossible to fail if you do it consistently. Now, I will say, for my example here, if I was doing this at scale, this would be going to an opt-in page and not directly to the offer itself. You could also do affiliate offers that are to cost per click or cost per lead. That kind of thing would perform really well as well. So just kind of wanted to give you the idea again. It's far more about like, I want you to think about the possibility of what can happen. I'm going to do a full review on the product itself. So this is what taught me how to do this, right? Like it talks about how to create your QR codes. It talks about the best traffic sources for it. They didn't even mention Facebook. This is something I'd already done and I wanted to test it out, but we're going to try a lot of the traffic sources that they talk about in this course. They talk about how to make sure they go viral. They talk about the psychology. They give you different templates that you can use and just plug your QR code in. They talk about high ticket affiliate ones and give you a full funnel for it. I believe in one of the upsells. This thing is phenomenal. This thing was worth every stinking penny. So it's $17. I'll add the link to this down in the description below. And I have a bonus for you if you decide to pick it up for me through that link. If you're not familiar with affiliate links, it simply means that you pay the exact same amount, but I get a commission if you decide to buy. But usually what I always do, is if you decide to buy, I will also give you some bonuses. I haven't built out the whole bonus section yet because, again, I'm just implementing this right now. I have one bonus I'll share with you in a second. Just email me at info@jakethornhill.com. And if you decide to purchase through that link below, I'll send you that bonus. And there might be some more bonuses coming in the future. I just hadn't gotten there yet. So pick this up. Highly, highly recommend it. It is so good. I'll do a separate video that's a full review on this where I'll probably do a reaction to the VSL and we can talk through it as well. So make sure to subscribe so you'll see that one. But if you do decide to purchase it, what I'll do is I'll give you access to the viral marketing threads. This is what I use to make these, where is it? These posts right here. And again, you can just crank these out nonstop. It's crazy. And by the way, this is the post that did $2,500 literally just from that QR code. So fair, like I only made it, like it was just this post, but it also happened not because I just posted it on Facebook, because then I shared it into groups as well. So it was one post, but it was distributed across a few places. But the fact that it's already done that much and it should continue to do more, I'm really excited to dive deeper into this. So make sure to go in the link in the description, pick this up. It goes into a lot of strategies around this. Really opened my eyes to things that I've just never even thought about before. But let me show you kind of how this works. Target audience. Let's say my target was affiliate marketers, AI affiliate marketing challenge is my offer. I'm just going to say jakethornhill.com for now. By the way, speaking of which, if you go to jakethornhill.com and you want to be coached to get to 10K a month, I can help just about anybody do that as long as you do qualify. So feel free to come down, schedule a call, see if you qualify to work with myself and my team. We'd love to talk to you and help you get there if that's something you've been struggling to do. Our foundations program is set to get you to a consistent 10K a month so you can leave your 9-to-5 job. And those who graduate the foundation program, we then work with you to go to that 50 to 100K a month, which sounds ridiculous, I know, but let's focus on getting you to the 10K a month consistently first, and then we can talk about what scaling looks like. So that link's in the description as well if you want to work together. So that's jakethornhill.com. You can choose the last two. Okay, so a couple things we added here, right? We gave the target audience, what's the main offer that we're doing, what link do we want this to go to, then you can add a call to action word. So like with the AI Freedom Builder Challenge, the word that it picked is freedom, and then is there a specific angle you like to use? Sometimes I let the GBT choose that, sometimes I do it myself, it just depends. Awesome, right? So now it's going to give me all of these hook options. I'm just going to select one. That's not the one I would select, but I'm going to. So you can see it's automatically building out one right now, just based on the first hook. But let's say I want this hook instead. So I'm just going to copy and paste the hook. Excellent choice. Here's the viral ladder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take that right there. I'm going to, again, you can do this one of two ways, right? Like if you want to just do it, excuse me, the default way, I've done a lot like that. You can come in and just do the text just like that. It still works. And you can just do it with text, or you can go over to Canva and put this text on the image and the QR code on it as well, and then build all of these out. So you're just literally going to copy and paste them directly under. 60 seconds. It's so stinking easy. If you're not doing the image might take you an extra 30 seconds. If you're not doing the image, you can post 20 of these within an hour easily and get thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of views on your content. I know people doing hundreds of thousands of views per day, millions per month doing this strategy. Who knows how long it'll last, but it is crushing right now. So this whole thing's super helpful. I love this GPT that we built out. Pretty intricate. We went into a lot of depth over how it works. It's not nearly as simple as it looks. We did a lot of iterations of it. So if you decide to buy the Profit Trigger AI using the link down in the description, email me at info@jakethornhill.com. I will give you access to the viral marketing threads completely for free. Just because you use my link. I do recommend the Upsells. The core course is good enough by itself. So even if you're just going to get the $17 course, it's 100% worth it. A lot of the Upsells are like, hey, we'll give you free templates. We'll give you free funnels. So instead of just sending them to the offer, they will give you all of the marketing materials you need, the email follow-ups, all that. That's really powerful. There's one that they do for, high ticket commissions, which I'm really excited to try. I haven't gotten there yet. I have such a bad habit of getting distracted, so I've got to make sure this stuff is extra at the end of my day and doesn't take up the main things like these videos. But guys, really excited about this strategy. I really, what I'm doing right now is I'm testing some things, and within the next day or two, I'm going to hand it over to my team and let them go run all these tests. So then I can come back to you and let you know the strategies that are working the best. But can't recommend this course enough. I absolutely love it. If you implement it, if you're willing to actually put it into action, it's a no-brainer, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So use that link down in the description. Also, make sure to subscribe so you can see me going over this VSL with you, and if we build out more bonuses, I'll have a separate video on that as well. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again very soon.